under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone. Career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's
a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His average sits at 296 entering play. A dozen home runs and 54 runs batted in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Hero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Mike.
Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. 1-0. Here it is. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. And that misses for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Wiggins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park. It's now 2-0 Philly. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Now another 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Ivan Delgado. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So next to hit is Roberto Clemente. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Delgado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to short. And that's the second out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Delgado ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. As it's now a one-run ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, viewer, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
At the plate, Terry Mooney, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 23 homers, and 74 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Digging in will be Randy Wiggins. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Wiggins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. That ball is absolutely crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Into the box, Edward Arnold. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play, and even 20 home runs and 49 runs batted in. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Number 27, Christian.
Up next for the Buccos, Christian Brummett, 0 for 1 here in the early going. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back. This guy can handle the bat.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there in this middle.
Stepping in now, Ivan Delgado. Pitch popped up. Hoskins has a play. And that retires the side. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. And that's taken for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To plate now, Alec Bohm. timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now, fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Next up, Roberto Clemente.
For the Pirates, the right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. Schmidt has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Christian.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH. Owen Christian singled in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in next, Terry Mooney. He singled first time up. From the stretch. Christian stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there he goes towards second. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a real escape. At the plate now, Randy Wiggins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Runners are at the corners with one man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Got him swinging, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Next at hit is Tyler Wiggins. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
The set and the 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Wiggins into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The next 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Lays off 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1 home. Here's a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Oh, I think he thought it was ball 4, but the knuckle curves in there. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate is Bart Wiggins, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, 1-0.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Bart Wiggins becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 3.
Now at the plate, here is Ivan Delgado. First pitch on its way.
two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. At the plate now is JT Realmuto. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Mooney is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. At the plate, Owen Christian is short, hit hard. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Terry Mooney, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. The elevator
hit high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back, still going back. You can kiss it goodbye. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Christopher Sanchez, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Into the box, Randy Wiggins. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. That ball is absolutely crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to, and as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. So now to the plate, Edward Arnold, and it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one sent foul. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Chase Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Bart Wiggins. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Now it'll be Christian Brummett who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call from the umpire there.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping in now, Ivan Delgado. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Snyder is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here comes Jimmy Rollins, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1 strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Clemente is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bohm leads off first with one away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. Still 8-2. Bring forth the veteran outfielder, Roberto Clemente. First pitch on the way. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Snyder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Next, it'll be Owen Christian, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. One out, nobody on. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Next up, Harry Mooney. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Yeah, going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all she wrote here for Trevor Cahill. Tired a bit as he reached the seventh, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Mike Christian comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. To the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Wiggins is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next, here is JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. From the belt, the pitch.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he fouls this one off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Again, he sends it out of play. Snider on third with 2 out. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh leads this one 8-2. Stepping in once again is Randy Wiggins. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Wiggins to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the AB now. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Edward Arnold comes on with one away as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. Fouled away. That ball is absolutely crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Popped him up. Real Muto is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Certainly some questionable base running going for the triple there, but a nice relay to end the inning nonetheless. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knob.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Rollins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hoskins on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Reined in. One there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Next to hit, Alec Bohm. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Ivan Delgado. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
In now, Roberto Clemente. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box now, Owen Christian. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Rob Ben comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 50, Rob Ben.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And it's 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Schmidt has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. A good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Duke Snider, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-2 the final in this game. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Cahill wins a league-high 16th decision. Aaron Nola was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For tonight, for the victorious Pirates, 10 runs on 16 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.